Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, today's video is going to be about my top favorite brushes. Now when I first started learning how to apply makeup, I didn't realize how important brushes were, especially for eye makeup. And I used to always complain that my eyeshadows weren't coming out and they weren't popping and they weren't blending. I eventually learned that it was because of the makeup brushes that I was using. Believe it or not, when I first started learning how to apply makeup, I would apply all of my eye makeup with one brush. One brush for my eyelid, one brush for my transition, one brush for my crease. It was a hot mess, okay? So thank God I know better now, so I wanted to share my top brushes with you guys. Now it's holiday season, all right, fellas, if you're watching, make sure you take note. And ladies, if you're a beginner or if you're just looking for more brushes to add to your collection, this is the perfect video for you, so let's get to it. First things first, you can never have enough makeup brushes. I don't know, is it just me? I always feel like I don't have enough and I need, yeah, maybe, I don't know. But let me know if you guys have to say, I just can never have enough brushes. And just let you guys know, I hate cleaning brushes, so the more brushes I have, the better. But yeah, it is necessary. You have to clean your brushes, all right? So that, I just wanted to get that out the way. I'm gonna start with the eye makeup brushes first before I go on to the face. I'm gonna start off with what I use to blend my eyeshadows, like in the crease area and also my transition area. I absolutely love these two brushes from Morphe. You guys have seen me use these two brushes in almost all of my videos to blend out my transition area, my crease area of my eye. And it's the Morphe E23 brush. Sorry if it's a little dirty, I did use it today. I love this brush. I use this to blend out my transition areas. For my transition area, I always use two brushes. I always use one brush to pick up the color and put it on my transition area. And I also use the MB25 brush. I like to go in with a clean brush to blend out the transition area. So after I apply my transition color with this brush and then I apply all of my eye makeup, etc., I like to go in with this blending brush to just make sure that everything is meshing together and blending together. So these two brushes are perfect for any eye makeup look that you're going. I actually used these two today for this cut crease look today. Now to apply my brow highlight color, I like to go in with e.l.f.'s flat eyeliner brush. It's this brush right here. This is super duper affordable. I can't remember how much, but maybe $2 or $3, okay? You can get it online. I'll leave the link in the description box. Now this is an eyeliner brush. You can also go in with a gel liner to apply your eyeliner, but because I do like to go in with like a liquid eyeliner, I don't need the brush for that, but I still use this brush to apply my brow highlight. So it's perfect for getting up in there like this. Now to apply my crease color, I like to go in with this brush. Honestly, y'all, I have no idea where I purchased this brush. There's no name on it, but basically you can get this from e.l.f., a brush like this from e.l.f. or even Morphe. As you can see, that it's like a dome shape. The top is pointy. Okay, I love this brush. I actually use it today to apply my crease color, especially when I'm doing like a cut crease. I'm still trying to learn the cut crease, y'all. Y'all let me know how I did today. So I went in like this, and this is perfect for that because I do have hooded lids. So this point right here helps me get right into my crease. I'll try to find one similar to this and link it in my description box, okay? Now to apply my eyeshadows, there are a couple of brushes that I'd like to use depending on what type of look I'm going with. Now if I'm wearing a matte eyeshadow, I do like to go in with Morphe's M433 brush, and it looks like this. I love this brush because it's soft and it picks up the color really well. And when I use this for my matte eyeshadows, I feel like I don't have to work as hard as I do with other brushes. So the M433 is perfect for applying eyeshadows. Specifically for me, I like to apply matte eyeshadows with this brush. Now these two brushes that I'm going to talk about next is from Real Techniques, and it's their Instapop Eye Brush Duo. It looks like this. Isn't this pretty? I do like the purple. This is so pretty. I would like to thank Real Techniques for sending me these two brushes. I like these brushes to apply my glitter eyeshadows and also my metallic shimmer eyeshadows. I actually used this one today to apply the eyeshadows that I have today, but this one is also a really good brush. It's a little bigger than this one and it covers much more space. So if you're in a hurry and you don't have time to be playing with your makeup and taking forever, I would definitely recommend the bigger one. And these are also bomb for loose pigments, alright? So if you're looking for a brush to pick up loose pigment and not make a lot of mess, I would definitely recommend these two. For my bottom lids, I do like to go in with a smudge brush to smudge out the color and to give it that smoky look. Alright, so this is the Morphe E36 brush, and it looks like this. It's small and it has a dome shape so that it can help you get into these areas right here on your bottom lid. I also like to use e.l.f. small smudge brush. This is much smaller, and this right here just gets into every little nick that you can't get into with other brushes. I love this brush for those inner tear ducts and also the inner corners of your eyelid. These two brushes help me get the perfect bottom lid eyeshadow look, okay? Now before we go on to the face, I'm just going to talk about the lips real quick. I typically don't use a lip brush to apply my lippies, but every once in a while, if I'm trying to do like an ombre look or something a little bit more different or out of my comfort zone, I do like to go in with e.l.f.'s lip brush. And it looks like this. Also super affordable, a couple of dollars. So this is perfect just for blending your lippy, making sure your lip color and your liner is blending well. If you are looking for a lip brush, I would highly recommend e.l.f.'s lip defining brush. Alright, now let's move on to the face. To apply my foundation, I love the Morphe M439 brush, and it looks like this. This is super, it's soft yet firm and gets the job done. Okay, I don't have time to be playing around with brushes and makeup looking streaky on my face. That's not, this will not do that. So this covers a lot of space. It does what it needs to do, and it blends like a dream. I absolutely love this foundation brush from Morphe. Before I got into getting high-end makeup and high-end brushes or whatever, the e.l.f. powder brush. Y'all better not sleep on this e.l.f. powder brush, y'all. This brush is a couple of bucks and it gets the job done. They do say it's a powder brush, but this is perfect for my foundation. And just like the Morphe brush, it doesn't leave my foundation streaky. It blends really well. It's funny because some of these brushes that I've purchased in the past does shed. That's the only con to getting this brush. But this one in particular hasn't shed on me yet, and I've washed it a couple of times. So I don't know, maybe, I'm not sure, but whatever the case may be, these brushes are super affordable, and if it sheds a couple of hairs, listen, it's okay. So if you're a beauty on a budget and you don't have tons of money to spend on brushes, I would highly recommend you get the e.l.f. powder brush to apply your foundation. Now let's move on to concealer. Typically I do go in with a beauty blender to apply all of my liquid concealers. Sometimes I also go in with a beauty blender to blend my foundation, but when I'm not using a beauty blender to apply my concealer, I do like to go in with Morphe E49 brush. Now I think these brushes are typically used to apply foundation, but I like the way this applies my concealer because of the way it's shaped. You see how it's pointy, it's going up. It fits my under eye area so perfectly. And I just love using this because it's soft and it's a good brush. I've washed this a couple times, no shedding or nothing like that. So I would highly recommend this brush for concealer, or even if you're looking for a flat brush to apply your foundation, this is also good for foundation. When I'm applying my contour, my cream contour, I like to go in with this angled brush from Ulta. And this is the Ulta Beauty Angles Foundation brush, but I don't use this for foundation. I use this to apply my contour because it fits right into these areas. The way it's shaped is perfect for contouring. I don't know why this is a foundation brush because I feel like it's too small to be a foundation brush. I mean, if you have time to blend with, you know, something small like this, then fine. But I think this is perfect for contouring. Now to set my highlighted cream areas, I do like to go in with a beauty blender, so that's not gonna change. Now to set my contour with a powder, or even if I don't cream contour, if I wanna bronze my face, I love to use the BH Cosmetics angled brush. Now I purchased this a while back, so I'm not sure if this is still available on their website, but if it is, I will link it in my description box. And I like this because, again, it fits right into those areas. And this is another affordable brush from BH Cosmetics. Now to set my makeup with a powder, I do like to go in with, you guys have seen me use this in all of my videos, the Real Techniques powder brush. I've used this so much that the words have rubbed off kind of. Yeah, it's the Real Techniques powder brush. Y'all, I love this brush. Sorry, it's dirty because I use it today. Even sometimes when after I set with my setting spray, I still like to go in with this brush and just make sure everything is is blended and that there aren't like any really harsh lines, okay? Because sometimes we forget to blend well and we forget to, you know what I mean? So this brush right here is a great final step and also a great brush to apply my powder. Next, I did recently get this brush. This is from NYX Cosmetics, and it doesn't have a name, but it just says the NYX Professional Makeup Brush. I love this brush, y'all. I got this a couple of weeks ago and I've been using it ever since to also apply my powder, foundation. Sometimes I use this to apply my blush, and that's what I like about this brush, is that you can use it for many different things. And to apply my blush, if I'm not applying it with the NYX Professional blush, I typically go in with the BH Cosmetics brush. Again, this does not have a name, but it looks like this. If you wanted to, you could also use this brush to apply your foundation, but I like this to apply my blush. This is one of my favorite brushes. I use this in almost all of my videos. Now, before we move on to the brushes that I use to highlight, let's talk about my nails, y'all. If you are in the New Jersey and New York area, y'all, I am looking for a new nail salon. I need a clean, professional nail salon. I've been doing my own manicures and pedicures lately because I'm just not impressed with what I've been seeing lately in the nail salons. I don't know if this has been going on or if I'm just now paying attention, but it's not really clean, the ones I've been to lately. Like, y'all let me know, keep a sister updated, because I'm looking for a new nail salon. But anyway, I've been doing my own manicures and pedicures lately, and for nail polish, I've been loving OPI nail polish colors. Now today, I'm wearing the Santa Monica Beach Peach nail polish. Ain't this cute? This is too cute. This was sent to me courtesy of OPI, but I've been wearing OPI nail polish for years now, but especially now, lately, that I've been like kind of turned off with nail salons. So I do like to just wear my natural nails, but I love this color right here. I also have another color in Me, Myself, and I. Okay, it's real similar to this one, all right, but I like this one because it's more orangey, more peachy orange. All right, so if you're interested in the OPI nail polish colors, especially this one right here, check out my description box. Now on to my favorite highlight brushes. Alright, so this brush is Morphe's M495 fan brush. I love this brush because it's huge. This is huge. So I do like to go in with this when I'm going for more of a dramatic highlight look. Like if I want you to see my highlight, I'm gonna go with this brush, okay? It covers a lot of space and it just picks up the color really well and also blends really well. So I like to go in with this huge fan brush from Morphe. Again, the Morphe M495 brush for my highlight. Now, if I'm going for more of a subtle highlight and an everyday highlight look, I go in with the e.l.f. fan brush. This is self-explanatory. It's perfect to get into here, you know, my nose. So when I do go in with the big brush to highlight my cheekbones, that's all I can highlight with it because it's so big. I go in with this if I'm doing if I'm highlighting above here and also my nose. And that's it, guys. Those were my top favorite brushes. And as you can see, most of my brushes are from what? e.l.f., Morphe, BH Cosmetics. I had a couple from Ulta, you know what I mean? So these are super affordable brushes. You can go with the higher end like the Sigma brushes, but in my opinion, the brushes that I have work just as well as my higher end brushes, and they will last me just as long as my higher end brushes. It's all in the way that you care for them. So I'm hoping that this video was helpful to you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section, and also see my description box for all the brushes that I mentioned today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on all of my social media, specifically Instagram and Snapchat. It's holiday season, so hopefully you can pick up a couple of these brushes for your loved ones or even for yourself, okay? All right, until next time, bye.